Good morning, dear students. Good morning, dear learners. Myself, Yogesh Kanade, lecturer at Dhule Charitable Society's Institute of Pharmacy, Devpur, Dhule. In today's lecture, we are going to continue with Chapter 1 of Drugs and Cosmetics Act 1940 that deals with introduction part. In previous lectures, we have seen the aim and objective of DNC Act 1940. DNC Act 1940, it is divided into 5 chapters. Every chapter is related to a particular topic or particular subject. Drugs and Cosmetics Rules 1945 has been divided into total 19 parts. Every part is related to a particular topic. Then we have seen first schedule, second schedule, which has been specified under Drugs and Cosmetics Act 1940, and we have completed total 27 schedules prescribed under Drugs and Cosmetic Rules 1945, that is from Schedule A up to Schedule Y. The second part of introduction we are going to start from today, that is interpretation. Interpretation means definition or meaning of certain words which has been used under Drugs and Cosmetics Act 1940 and rules there under 1945. For example, if you see a textbook, for example in first year, if you have used textbook of biochemistry published by Nirali Prakashan, at the last of that textbook you will see a heading that is glossary. Glossary means the meaning of certain words which has been given in that test or which has been used in the chapters. What is the meaning of that words? That is known as interpretation or meaning or definition. All the definitions or interpretations which we are going to see from today onwards, that are very important from your annual exam point of view. Let us start with the first one. The first interpretation or definition is of drug. Now till today, you only define drug as a substance which is used in the treatment, prevention, mitigation or diagnosis of any disease or disorder. It is to be known as drug. आत्तापर्यंत तुम्ही ड्रगची डेफिनेशन काय म्हणतात की एखादा सबस्टन्स जो एखाद्या डिझीज किंवा डिसऑर्डरच्या ट्रीटमेंटमध्ये, डायग्नोसिसमध्ये, प्रिव्हेन्शनमध्ये, क्युअरमध्ये जो वापरला जातो त्याला आपण ड्रग म्हणतो, बरोबर. नाव ॲज पर DNC Act 1940, द मीनिंग ऑफ ड्रग has been explained into total 4 points. In DNC Act 1940, the meaning of drug has been explained into 4 points. We will see that points one by one. The first point: all medicines for internal or external use of human beings or animals, and all substances intended to be used in the diagnosis, treatment, mitigation or prevention of any disease or disorder in human beings or animals, including preparation applied on human body for the purpose of repelling insects like mosquitoes. The first point describes that a substance which can be administered by internal route or external route, and it has been used in diagnosis of any disease or disorder, in treatment of any disease or disorder, Mitigation means to make mild the symptoms of any disease or disorder by using certain substances. When we make it as a mild, that is less severe, that process is known as mitigation. Or to prevent a human being from any disease or disorder, as well as those preparations which are applied on human body for repelling insects. Now the example, that is your Odomos. Odomos is applied on human body. Why we apply Odomos, or why we use Odomos or Godrej drop? So that insect, sorry, so that mosquitoes will not bite a human being. For that purpose, we are applying Odomos on our body. That is the first point about your drug. Second point says that the second one, such substances other than food intended to affect the structure or function of the human body, or intended to be used for the destruction of insects, or vermin which cause disease in human beings or animals. The meaning of second point is that any substance other than our food which we consume daily, other than food, any substance which has the ability to alter the function of human body, or which is used by a human being for the destruction of insects or vermin which causes disease in human beings or animals, that is also called as a drug. Vermin means those living organism which has the ability to produce harmful effects on human body. Vermin means those living organism which has the ability to produce harmful effects on human body. For destruction of such vermin, if a human being using any substance, then it is to be known as a drug. That is the second point. Then third point, all substances which are used as components of drug, all substances which are used as components of drugs. Now in first year you have prepared or you have studied how to make the doses form. For example, tablets, capsules. Even in your second year you have been preparing suspensions, emulsions. Even at home we have consumed tablets, capsules, cough syrups, etc. Now only a active drug is present in your tablet, in your capsule? No. Along with that active ingredient, pharmaceutical aids are also present. That pharmaceutical aids are known as components of drugs. Example, your gelatin capsule, binders, preservatives, they are your pharmaceutical aids which are to be known as a components of drugs. These components of drug which are known as pharmaceutical aids, as per DNC Act 1940, these components to be known as a drug, because for example empty gelatin capsule, this empty gelatin capsule has the capability to alter the function of human body, therefore it is to be known as a drug. That is your third point. Now the last fourth point, nowadays if you see, many advanced technology is available for treatment of diseases or disorders, particularly with the help of your devices, that is machines. Therefore those devices which are used internally or externally in the diagnosis, treatment, mitigation, or prevention of any disease in human beings or animals, that is to be known as a drug. असे डिव्हाइसेस जे आपण डायग्नोसिस मध्ये वापरतो, प्रिव्हेंशन मध्ये, क्युअर मध्ये, ट्रीटमेंट मध्ये, मायटिगेशन मध्ये, इंटरनली किंवा एक्सटर्नली, either in human beings or animals, the devices which are used in this four process, that is to be known as a drug as per DNC Act 1940. Here we complete your first definition of drug, which has been explained into 4 points. Now the second definition, it is related with drug itself. The second definition is of misbranded drugs. The meaning of this misbranded drug is explained into 3 points. We will see that 3 points one by one. The first one, a drug shall be deemed to be misbranded if it is so colored, coated, powdered, or polished that damage is concealed, or it is made to appear of better or greater therapeutic value than it is really. First point काय सांगतो, conceal म्हणजे काय, that is to hide. If I am using the process of coloring, coating, powdering, or polishing so that the damage is hide, मी कलरिंग का करतोय की जो डॅमेज आहे तो कन्सील करायचा आहे, मला हाईड करायचा आहे, किंवा पॉलिशिंग करतोय जो डॅमेज आहे तो हाईड करण्यासाठी, किंवा आय एम गोइंग टू प्रेझेंट दॅट ड्रग इन सच अ वे that the labeling will be done in such a way that after seeing a label you will assume that it is having a better therapeutic value, but in actually it is not having that much therapeutic value. That is to be known as a misbranded drug. Second point, a drug shall be deemed to be misbranded if it is not labeled in the prescribed manner. Now, as per DNC Act 1940, you have to label every medicine which is used in human beings or animals. That we will see further. That is, what are the labeling rules and regulations, that we will see later on. But at just remember that if a drug is not labeled as per rules and regulations, then it is to be known as a misbranded drug. Or third point, a drug shall be deemed to be misbranded if its label or container, if its label or container or anything accompanying the drug bears any design or statement which makes any false claim for the drug, it is to be known as misbranded. This means that you are preparing the label in such a way, or you are packing the drug in a container in such a way that it is going to make a false claim for the drug. We have seen in Schedule J, the diseases which are specified in Schedule J, any drug cannot claim to prevent or cure that diseases specified in your Schedule J. This is the meaning of your misbranded drugs. Then the next definition, that is your adulterated drug. Next definition, that is your adulterated drug. In first year in cognosy, you have studied about adulteration of crude drugs. Adulteration means addition of any impure, addition of any impure, cheap or unnecessary ingredient to make it cheap or to reduce its quality or strength, that is known as adulteration. अडल्ट्रेशन कशाला म्हणतात की जो प्युअर सबस्टन्स आहे त्या प्युअर सबस्टन्समध्ये यू आर गोइंग टू ॲड अ चीप इम्प्युअर सबस्टन्स ऑर अन अननेसेसरी इंग्रेडियंट so that the strength or the quality of the original drug is going to be reduced. That is known as adulteration. Now, as per DNC Act, let us try to understand the meaning of adulterated drugs. A drug shall be deemed to be adulterated. A drug shall be deemed to be adulterated if it has been totally explained into 6 points. The first point, it consists in whole or in part of any filthy, purid or decomposed substance. Filthy means dirt, purid means rotten substances, and decomposed means that is your degraded substances. That means if a drug consists of any dirt, rotten substances or decomposed ingredients, then it is to be known as adulterated drugs. That means if a drug consists of any dirt, rotten substances or degraded substances, then it is to be known as adulterated drugs. Next point, if a drug has been packed or prepared or stored under insanitary conditions where it may have been contaminated with any filth or it may have become injurious to the health. The second point says that the manufacturing or packing or storing of a drug has been done under insanitary conditions. Insanitary means unfavorable conditions. If your drug you have been preparing, packing or storing under insanitary conditions, there are chances that it may get adulterated with a dirt, and if may also become injurious to the health of human being or animal if it is administered. That is known as adulterated drugs. Second point. Third point, if a drug in whole or in part consists of any poisonous or harmful substance which may render the contents injurious to the health. Third point says that the drug either in whole part or some of its part contains any poisonous or harmful substance, then in return it is going to be injurious to the health of the human being. That is your third point. Fourth point, if the drug contains a color which is used for the purpose of coloring other than which has been prescribed under DNC Act 1940. Whenever a medicine or a drug is to be colored, the coloring agent to be used which has been prescribed in your official books only. But if a manufacturer is using a color other than those prescribed, means those which has been enlisted in your official books, then it is to be known as a adulterated drug. Next point, if any substance has been mixed with the original one to reduce its quality or strength. If any substance you have been mixed with that substance 101%, the quality or strength of the original drug is going to be reduced. That is known as adulterated drugs. Last point, it contains any harmful or toxic substance which in return is injurious to the health. If a substance, that is your active ingredient, is consisting of any other harmful or is composed of any toxic substance, then naturally it is going to render injurious to the health. Render means in return it is going to injurious to the health. This is the meaning or interpretation of your adulterated drugs as per DNC Act 1940. Then the last, that is your spurious drugs. Spurious drug, a drug shall be deemed to be spurious. A drug shall be deemed to be spurious. It is explained total into 5 points. Let us discuss one by one. If it is imported or manufactured, if it is imported or manufactured under a name which belongs to another drug, it means that you have been importing a drug into India, or you can say you are importing paracetamol tablet in India, and after analysis I come to know that the drug which is present in tablet, it is not paracetamol, it is other than paracetamol. That is to be known as spurious drug. Or the paracetamol tablet which is manufactured in India, after testing and analysis I come to know that in that tablet paracetamol is not present but a other drug is present. That is to be known as a spurious drugs. Second, it is an intimation. It is an imitation. Sorry, intimation. It is an imitation or it is substitute for another drug or resembles like another drug to reveal its true character or lack of identity with such other drug. Imitation means act of copying. Imitation means act of copying. India is a famous country for act of copying, that is for doing imitation. सेकंड पॉइंटचं मीनिंग आहे की समजा जो ओरिजिनल ड्रग आहे त्याच्यासारखा कॉपिंग करून मी जर एखादा दुसरा ड्रग तयार करतोय किंवा त्याच्यासाठी एखादा अल्टरनेटिव्ह सारखा तयार करतोय आणि मी असा दाखवण्याचा प्रयत्न करतोय की किंवा समोरच्या पेशंटला मी बिलीव्ह करायला लावतोय that it is a true drug or it is a of original drug, then it is known as a spurious drug. Third point, the label or container bears the name of an individual or company claiming to be the manufacturer of the drug. That company is fictitious or does not exist. The meaning says that now every medicine, if you see the label, the name and address of the manufacturer is given. That means that manufacturer claims that this medicine has been manufactured by my company or it has been manufactured by me. But suppose there is a X medicine, on the label it is specified that it has been manufactured by ABC company. It has been manufactured by ABC company. When I make an inquiry, I come to know that this ABC company does not exist. त्या एक्स मेडिसिनवर जे लेबल होतं त्या लेबलवर मॅन्युफॅक्चर्ड बाय मध्ये लिहिलं होतं ABC मॅन्युफॅक्चरर. पण मी ज्यावेळेस इन्क्वायरी केली तर मला कळालं की ही ABC कंपनीच अस्तित्वात नाही. इट इज नॉट अवेलेबल. दॅट मीन्स इट इज अ स्प्युरियस मेडिसिन और अ स्प्युरियस ड्रग. दॅट इज युअर थर्ड पॉइंट. Your fourth point, if a drug has been substituted wholly by an another drug, जर मी एखादा ड्रग पूर्णपणे दुसऱ्या ड्रगने जर सबस्टिट्यूट करत असेल किंवा एखाद्या अल्टरनेटिव्ह ड्रग जर मी यूज करत असेल, then it is to be known as a spurious drug. And the last point, if a manufacturer claims that it is manufactured by him but that manufacturer does not exist, it is to be known as a spurious medicine or spurious drug. These are the four definitions which we have seen in your first slide. First one was drug, then misbranded drugs, adulterated drugs, and last one, that is your spurious drugs. Then the next definition, that is your Ayurvedic, Siddha or Unani drug. The next one, that is your Ayurvedic, Siddha or Unani drug. All medicines intended for internal or external use or in the diagnosis, treatment, mitigation or prevention of any disease or disorder in human beings or animals and manufactured exclusively in accordance with the formula described in the authoritative books of Ayurvedic, Siddha or Unani systems of medicine specified in the first schedule of DNC Act 1940, it is to be known as Ayurvedic, Siddha or Unani drug. The definition is very simple, the meaning is very simple. Any medicine which has been manufactured for consumption either by internal route or external route, or a medicine is prepared for the purpose of diagnosis, treatment, mitigation or prevention in human beings or animals, and it has been prepared according to the formula given in the official books of your Ayurvedic, Siddha or Unani system of medicine, which has been specified in the first schedule. Now, if you remember your second lecture under Drugs and Cosmetics Act 1940, in that I have told you there are two schedules to the act. आपण दोन शेड्यूल ऍक्ट बद्दल बघितलं होतं, एक फर्स्ट शेड्यूल आणि एक सेकंड शेड्यूल. फर्स्ट शेड्यूल मध्ये लिस्ट ऑफ आयुर्वेदिक, सिद्धा अँड युनानी बुक, जे ऑफिशियल आयुर्वेदिक, सिद्धा आणि युनानी बुक्स आहेत त्याची लिस्ट जी आहे ती फर्स्ट शेड्यूल मध्ये दिलेली आहे. त्या ऑफिशियल बुक्समध्ये जो फॉर्म्युला दिलेला असेल त्या फॉर्म्युल्याप्रमाणे जर तुम्ही प्रिपरेशन करत असाल, then it is to be known as Ayurvedic, Siddha or Unani drug. Now the second one, that is misbranded Ayurvedic, Siddha or Unani drug. Now remember that it is similar like the definition of misbranded drug. जी आपण misbranded drug ची definition बघितली आहे, you have to write down as it is here also. Only a change will be, that is related with the first line. In misbranded drug, you write down the first line in this way: a drug shall be deemed to be misbranded. Before the word drug, you have to use these three words: Ayurvedic, Siddha और युनानी. फक्त ड्रग म्हणू नका, त्याच्या अगोदर तुम्हाला काय लिहायचं आहे. समजा जर एक्झामिनेशन मध्ये मिसब्रँडेड आयुर्वेदिक, सिद्धा किंवा युनानी ड्रगची जर आली तुम्ही फक्त मिसब्रँडेड ड्रगची डेफिनेशन लक्षात ठेवा, तुम्हाला ती ॲज इट इज इथे लिहायची, बिकॉज यू हॅव द सेम मीनिंग फॉर बोथ ऑफ देम. बट वेन यू आर रायटिंग द आन्सर, before the word drug you have to use these three words, that is Ayurvedic, Siddha or Unani. We will see one by one. I'm just going to revise it. A Ayurvedic, Siddha or Unani drug shall be deemed to be misbranded if, first point, it is so colored, coated, powdered or polished that the damage is concealed, that is the damage is hide, or it is made to appear of better or greater therapeutic value than it is really, or second point, it is not labeled in the prescribed manner. Third one, its label its label third point says that its label or container or anything accompanying the drug bears any statement, design or device which makes any false claim for the drug, or which is false or misleading in any particular, that is to be known as misbranded Ayurvedic, Siddha or Unani drugs. Then the next one, that is your adulterated Ayurvedic, Siddha or Unani drugs. Same as like your adulterated drugs. Here also you have to remember that before a drug you are going to use the words Ayurvedic, Siddha or Unani. A Ayurvedic, Siddha or Unani drug shall be deemed to be adulterated if, first point, it consists in whole or in part of any filthy, pureed or decomposed substance, or it has been prepared, packed or stored under insanitary conditions where it may have been contaminated with filth, or whereby it may have been rendered injurious to the health, or third point, its container is composed in whole or in part of any poisonous substance which may render the contents injurious to health, or fourth point, it bears or contains for the purpose of coloring only a color other than one which is prescribed, or next, it contains any harmful or toxic substance which may render it injurious to health, or last one, any substance has been mixed therewith so as to reduce its quality or strength. It is to be known as adulterated Ayurvedic, Siddha or Unani drugs. Next one, that is spurious Ayurvedic, Siddha or Unani drug. Now here there is a slight change. You have to write down the same definition which is given in your spurious drug, only the first point gets changed. In case of spurious Ayurvedic, Siddha or Unani drug, the first point is if it is manufactured or sold under a name which belongs to another drug. If it is manufactured or sold, only a one word is added, that is sold. And in case of spurious drug, the word is imported or manufactured. Here the word is manufactured or sold. That is only one change in case of your spurious Ayurvedic, Siddha or Unani drug. Let us see all the 5 points. A Ayurvedic, Siddha or Unani drug shall be deemed to be spurious if, first point, it is imported or if it is sold or manufactured under a name which belongs to another drug, or the label or container bears the name of an individual or company claiming to be the manufacturer of the drug, which individual or company does not exist. Next, it has been substituted wholly by an another substance or by an another drug. And last, it claims to be the product of a manufacturer of whom it is not truly a product. That is the definition or meaning of your spurious Ayurvedic, Siddha or Unani drugs. Then the next definition is of cosmetics. Cosmetic means any article intended to be rubbed, poured, sprinkled or sprayed or introduced into or otherwise applied to the human body or any part thereof for cleansing, beautifying, promoting attractiveness or altering the appearance, and includes any article used as a component of cosmetics. What is the meaning of cosmetic? That any substance or any article which you have been using, either you're rubbing that article or you're pouring that article, you're sprinkling that substance or spraying that substance, or you have been administering into the body of human being. What is for which purpose? For cleaning the skin, for beautifying your skin, making yourself more attractive, or there has been change into the appearance of human body. Along with that, the components which has been used along with that substance or article, it is to be known as cosmetics. It is to be known as cosmetics. Then next one, that is misbranded cosmetics. Same, you have to write down as it is of your misbranded drugs. There is no change. What will be the change? Where the word drug is used, if misbranded cosmetic is used, what will be the change? Instead of drug, you are going to use the word that is cosmetic. रिमेंबर द चेंज. तुम्हाला चेंजेस एक डेफिनेशनवर दोन डेफिनेशन लक्षात ठेवू शकतो, पण मला चेंजेस माहिती पाहिजे. मिसब्रँडेड ड्रग मध्ये मी ड्रग वर्ड यूज केलेला असेल आणि मिसब्रँडेड कॉस्मेटिक मध्ये मला त्या ड्रगच्या ठिकाणी काय यूज करायचंय? कॉस्मेटिक. दॅट इज द डेफिनेशन ऑफ युअर मिसब्रँडेड कॉस्मेटिक्स. Same for your adulterated cosmetics and same for your spurious cosmetics also. Just remember the change. That means from three definitions, that is misbranded drug, adulterated drug, spurious drug. If I remember these three definitions, I can write down the definition of your misbranded Ayurvedic Siddha or Unani drugs, adulterated Ayurvedic Siddha or Unani drugs, and spurious Ayurvedic Siddha or Unani drugs, misbranded cosmetics, adulterated cosmetics, spurious cosmetics. Means from these three definition, I can write down the remaining six definition easily. Along with that, I have to remember the definition of your drug, definition of Ayurvedic Siddha or Unani drug, and definition of your cosmetics. When you are going to write down the notes in your notebook, always follow this sequence. Even when I am going to give you the notes, there are chances that there may not be the sequence of these definitions, but when you are going to write down in your notebooks, follow this sequence. First write down the definition of drug, followed by misbranded drug, adulterated drugs, spurious drug. Then write down the definition of your Ayurvedic Siddha or Unani drugs. Then misbranded Ayurvedic drugs, adulterated Ayurvedic Siddha or Unani drugs, spurious spurious Ayurvedic Siddha or Unani drugs. Then write down the definition of cosmetics, followed by misbranded cosmetics, adulterated cosmetics, and spurious cosmetics. Remaining part we will see in the next lecture. Thank you.